depends what they're masculine in and what they're feminine in.
Right.
If they're masculine in like bed and shit, like I'm not about that. I'm not about that.
No, I like that actually. You need me to elaborate?
No.
You don't like being Wait, y'all don't like being choked? Hey everybody, welcome to the Jab ATL. I'm your host Tevin, and here's my co-hosts B, Rio, and Spartak. And today, we got a couple more questions, and we're gonna go ahead and tackle those for you all today. Y'all ready, bud? Y'all ready?
Yeah. You got some more questions?
Yeah, the other ones already, they challenged us, but we gonna see.
True that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect us to have this many calls. Yeah, man.
I didn't either, for real. We got a lot of people calling.
Absolutely, man.
We do.
All right, let's run it.
Time for the viewers' questions.
So my question is, what are the characteristics that these men are looking for when considering being in a serious relationship with a woman? And, what are, I guess, the deal breakers that causes some of them to decide not to date someone?
Interesting.
That's clean.
That's a good question.
Who's going first on that? I am then. Let's get it. I feel all right. What I look for the most, I think, I'm looking for a reflection of me, right?
Okay.
I can see in certain, some of my friends' relationships, I can see why they may have chosen that girl. You know what I mean? It's like I can see that person in them.
Yeah.
And that's good because, like, you know what I'm saying, I would want someone to represent who I am. You know what I mean? And that's gonna, transfer into, I guess children. Potentially. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want, if I'm not there, then if she's a reflection of me, then good hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I am looking for that the most. But more specifically, I think I could say that, I think I said before, like, I want a goal-oriented person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like attracts like. So I feel like if you're goal-oriented and you're on your thing and you're doing the things that I think you personally want to do to become the better version of yourself, that's dope, and it just pushes me to do the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Certainly.
So I definitely think that's definitely something I'm looking for. To keep it basic. But the deal breakers, if you're just a person that's just a clone, you know what I'm saying? You just like what everyone else likes, and you just, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably not gonna take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? So. That's about it, though. What about y'all?
I definitely agree, man. She definitely has to be a reflection of me.
Yeah.
I can respect, differences. I don't want me and her to be exactly alike.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I feel that,
Right.
yeah.
But, like, as far as, like, values and whatnot, they definitely have to be aligned.
Yeah. Could you be part clone?
Exactly. If it was exactly alike, then that's definitely a clone, and I'm not going for it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, my girl has to have like good morals and stuff. Like
Right.
the values you were saying, we have to have like the same morals. That's like a main one.
Mhm.
But it's like, I don't know, like family, that's a good moral. Most of the time it's like, I want stuff that I don't have.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not good at being organized, my girlfriend's very organized.
Exactly.
Right.
Compliments.
Yeah.
That's clean.
Exactly.
Okay.
That makes
Right?
sense.
So like if
Exactly.
I'm doing my own stuff and I'm really good at working, but she's more detail oriented and I bring in like the hard labor, it's like as a team we're just so much more powerful.
Exactly.
So it's like something to complement both of like our traits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that makes sense, bro.
You got any deal breakers?
Deal breakers, it's like if someone's just going through life but doesn't do anything about the stuff that's happening to them, right?
Like a victim.
Playing a victim role?
Yeah, like something like
Yeah.
that. It's like they always like say, I don't know, it's like if something happens to them that's a hardship, they just let it happen to them rather than seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, come on, like we've all been through hardships. Like
Right.
it grows you as a person. Don't just like get down there and just stay down. Like get up and like go get your shit. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like the biggest deal breaker. Is like you can tell when like people have like no drive by like their eyes sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like you could be like
definitely
some
tell.
people are just like empty, and you're like, damn,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
They said the eyes are windows to the soul.
yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. That was a good one.
Real.
So I would say like connection. Like, I feel like I'm looking for someone that I can just keep going with, like back and forth. We talking, we laughing, we playing, we're having a good time. Like I can't stay in like awkward silence. You ever went on a date with somebody and then it's just like y'all just both like kind of toiling your
Yeah.
I can't stand that kind of stuff. So like I really like the connection and like just vibing off of each other.
Personality.
Yeah, personality. That's like a really big thing for me.
Yeah.
As far as like a deal breaker, really, if I feel like she's not really about like trying to like build anything, then I feel like it's kind of a deal breaker for me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because
It's like a treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. So I think that's what it is for me.
So these girls that you have deal breakers with, do y'all just like send them packing, or you keep them in a rotation? Like how we do that?
It depends, bro.
I used to put them in a pocket. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there. and you know it's not going anywhere,
Right.
but you know, it's just like I had to stop doing that too.
Yeah.
Because I realized like if I'm not giving somebody my full attention, then I'm not giving her a chance.
That's true.
But what if you tell them that they already don't have a chance? So then it's up to them if they look, man, I don't
No,
know.
I'm talking about the one that's out of the pocket.
Okay.
In the pocket. The one that's in the pocket, trust me, bro. You can text her right now and she'll be like, hey.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't talked to her in like 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
She gonna
she
come
ain't
back.
got nothing going on. Yeah, she gonna come back.
That's fair.
What about you? How you handle those girls?
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna keep them in a rotation because I'm scarce. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep whatever I can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna just keep going to the plate breaks.
Is too scarce?
They're like jumping.
Kind
in the
of,
pocket.
you know what I'm saying? That's close to one.
They jump in
Two
pocket.
close to one, and one is close to none. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Okay.
Just talking about math, straight facts. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. That is definitely true.
So when you talking to a girl, how do you determine whether or not like, oh, I'm just gonna send you packing versus, I think I might put you in a pocket.
Ooh, all right. I think something that sends someone packing is like someone like disrespect you, or you know what I'm saying? They'll like try you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like if like telling them is not enough, and they just kind of keep going and you kind of show them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And that sometimes it sucks because it kind of puts you in a position to not go back on your word. Like, hey, if you do this again, that's it.
You're
Yeah.
right. Exactly.
And if then sometimes they might do it again. And you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to come to this, but I have to. I have to stick by my principles.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you don't, like, understand you're inviting hell. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's
If you
true.
go back on your word, please do not go back on your word.
Never.
Please.
Never.
So yeah, I think it's that.
That's definitely like a big deal breaker. Like I don't like being disrespected.
Right.
So if I get disrespected on a date or anything, it's like an automatic deal breaker. I'm like, check.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
split it.
Definitely.
Split it.
And split the check. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude, I mean, honestly, it's like disrespect is number one pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
I can.
It's like I think males are all about respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Girls, like, they don't realize, some girls can't read respect.
That's
Like,
interesting.
I've noticed that. Some girls might do stuff that they don't realize is disrespectful.
Right.
Like, it's just like small stuff.
Small
Like,
stuff. Yeah.
like I'll do it myself and just grab it from you, and you're like, well, that was disrespectful because you did that in front of my friends. But they'll be like, what do you mean? I'm just independent.
It's interesting. So
That
how
is
would you
very
define like
Yeah.
someone being respectful versus like not being respectful?
I think it just depends on how you're raised. Certain things, like say I go to open a door for a girl and she just like closed it herself, like kind of cuts me off a little bit. Like, it's like I find it a slight disrespect, but not really. Some guys can be really like,
No,
anal
that
about
shit'll
it.
be like, hey,
And-
I actually just walked around the car to open the door for you, and you're gonna say, there ain't no fucking
Yeah.
way, I'm dropping you
There's
off right now.
like it just really depends on your morals, but some girls will literally be like, I don't know, maybe you're trying to pay the check, and they'll be like, no, like, you're not paying the check.
Yeah.
Literally, like, in front of your family
Like,
or your
yeah,
friends.
aggressive about
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah.
And that could be like them trying to be independent, and that's how they're raised, but they don't realize it's disrespectful.
Because
Yeah.
the dynamic,
Yeah,
whatever's going on.
exactly.
Yeah.
I definitely think that respect, like simply put, is just consideration of someone's presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do anything that kind of shows that you don't care, it's disrespectful because it's like you don't care about what I might do. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. You're not about to I'm not about to step on your shoes and just not say anything because that can resort to violence. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's me respecting. Like, hey, if I do this, I might get hurt. So let me not do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like that's a good way to kind of explain it. It's just merely considering someone else's presence. Like if someone were crush you out in front of your family, they don't care how. They don't care how it's gonna turn out for you or how people gonna look at. They don't care. They're not.
So how do you?
That's a major deal breaker.
How would you manage like? I guess the fine line of like I guess being in a sense kind of cautious of like what somebody's I guess boundaries are with respect versus like being anxious about it and be like, oh my god, I don't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
I think I see what you're saying. So how can you tell the difference between caution and just
like managing it, like walking that fine line? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I've been in a situation where I'm just like, oh shit, I don't want to disrespect anybody, so let me not do anything. But but then you'll come off as like a blob, like
you know
what I'm saying? Disrespectful because you're not doing anything.
Exactly.
Facts.
That's the worst.
You know? So it's like how do you manage that line? You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, everybody grows up with different respect.
Right. That's really.
I think I've run into that circumstances dealing with like family, like woman's family or whatnot, when you're just like, okay, but if I do something, I don't want to come off too bold or whatever.
Right.
And, especially like the first time meeting them type
Exactly.
thing.
Or if you're in like a meeting or something. At my job, like everyone's older than me. They're in their 50s, some in their 60s, and they're like executives and stuff.
Right.
Like when they're meeting with our CEO.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, join in on the meeting. I'm not talking the whole time.
Right.
And he's like, hey, why didn't you talk? Like you should ask questions, dude. I don't know like what to ask. Like it's just I didn't want to come off as rude being too quiet, but I also didn't want to cut someone off.
Exactly.
But like it's just like adapting to that because after a while, like after you do meet the parents a few times, you do know what their respect boundaries are.
So it's experience, man.
Right? It's experience.
Right.
You gotta know like everyone to know that line because like that line's invisible.
Right.
Like the first time I'll talk to or whoever, like it's like,
well, you said my name on the podcast.
Thank you.
Alright. The first time I talked to B.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Next question. So.
But nah, that was a good one right there.
Yeah, that was good.
Man, that was a good question.
Well, those are what we looking to a woman as far as long-term relationship, right? And then those are pretty much our deal breakers.
Right.
Disrespect is definitely one of those.
Absolutely. For sure.
I will also add your hygiene got to be on point too.
Absolutely.
If your hygiene's not on point, then I'm not gonna consider you feminine, and that's gonna mess up the dynamic.
Definitely.
You can't walk in and smell like hot dog water. That's not cool at all.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I don't even know what that smells like. I don't even know what that smells like.
Like hot dogs and water.
I know that shit doesn't smell good though.
Yeah.
I've never smelled it, but I know it doesn't smell. Man. It smells like broccoli in a microwave for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what that smells like. Everyone knows. Like drinking fucking broccoli water.
My god.
That's funny.
Oh man.
So now you. Alright guys. So today we're doing the second question.
Society has normalized men doing a lot of the pursuing of women. Mm-hmm. So my question is, do men like it when women pursue them? Whether it's making that first contact, pursuing a relationship with them, or advancing a current relationship they have.
Yes.
That's a good question right there.
That is good.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with this again. I definitely think we like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? That's like you hunting.
Yeah.
You used to hunting and going out of your way to kill stuff.
Yeah.
But the food come to you.
Exactly.
I'm like, well, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely takes out a lot of the work and the effort and stuff that we gotta go. We go through. I've actually heard people any job that requires like to wear what's it called, like uniforms, whether it's like police officer, firefighter, anything like that, I've been told that it is so much easier to smash because they come to you. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh yeah, well let me go ahead and get a uniform first and foremost, and you know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all know how that goes. But I would definitely say, yeah, that makes us half of the battle.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
What if this chick got like 20 times more money than you, is like dressed to the nines, you know what I'm saying? Does that make a difference in like the pursuing?
Like if I'm gonna go pursue her?
No, if she's gonna pursue you.
Oh, well, I would quickly let her know that her power level is higher than mine. I would try in some way, you know what I'm saying? So she'll have no expectations of me.
I can be upfront.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I would like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like, damn, well, this is what it feels like to be on that receiving end for once, you know what I'm saying? So I would welcome that. I don't know about y'all. Would y'all like that? Would y'all like for a girl to be more powerful than you, and then approach you? Like, would y'all like that?
I feel like it's cool. No cap. A lot of the times, women do pursue me, so I don't really. The question is a little awkward.
Ooh.
But I do find it like. I do find the hunt entertaining.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just like the day to day. I feel like it's just a game, you know what I'm saying? With the hunt, it just keeps the day to day routine more entertaining.
Yeah.
If she approached me and she had a higher power level than me, I'd be like, run that friggin' check.
Right.
What's up with you? You drive a Beamer? All right, cool.
CD girls, y'all.
Wait.
Is y'all on CD girls?
But don't we? But is that a double standard though? Because like if a girl come to us and they're like, oh, he got such and such, let me run up that check. We don't like that.
No. I mean, I don't want her to like drop like. I don't want her to go out and buy me a PS6 or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to see like if you got it, you got it. I just want to see it in a nice shit. You know what I'm saying? What it look like? Okay, cool. I'm still treat her like like how she treats me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like shit, I don't have no problem with no girls approaching me because it's just like I'm used to it.
So let's talk about that. Because I don't seem to have this ability at all, and I would definitely kill.
It's part of my magnetism, man. I just attract people.
He said he's manifesting chicks.
Okay.
No, I don't even think about women honestly, bro. But when women come up to me, it's just like, or they claim me out of nowhere. So a lot of times, women be like, oh, "That's my husband." And I just be I'd be at work or I'd be in the grocery store and they'd be like, oh, there he is, there's my husband. And I'd be like, well, let me fucking play this role. And I just slide my way into her life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's because you don't try to force it though. It's like you're more like passive about it. Like you're like, alright, like absolutely. I'm gonna let it happen. Yeah, and that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. He's gonna go with the flow with it.
Yeah, go with the flow. Because like if you force something to happen, it's like that's when the girl's like, whoa, like you're trying too hard. Like they start backing away.
Yeah.
Like you scared the deer off.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would you guys be worried if this girl, since she pursued you and just like came up to you, that she would just be going up to other guys?
Not necessarily.
I would assume so.
I mean, really, I look at it like I don't really go after women that don't go for me. So if she's not interested in me, why would I be interested in her?
You planting your seed in fertile soil.
Right, exactly. So if she's already interested, like you said, that's half the battle.
Right.
I'm not finna just go out on a limb and try to talk to a girl that's freaking doing something completely different.
Right.
Unless I just want to be entertained and see what's gonna happen.
That's what it sounds like I'm doing every time. Like
it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
And see if you can get a shot. Other than that, I don't see that going nowhere.
Right.
Makes sense.
Cause she outside of my field. She ain't even looking my direction.
I feel that. Well, I guess that does really make a lot of sense. Like he was saying, like because he's not thinking about women, they come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're like me and you are thinking about women, then it's probably not gonna work out.
I mean, you can manifest it, but
Yeah. I think I definitely think that like somebody coming to pursue me. Definitely, it takes out like the effort, like you said. It's like I ain't got to get my tools out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to go hunt or nothing like that. So I'm.
But it take your tools to keep them though. If you
that's true. That's very true.
Because then you're like, okay, this girl came up to me, she walked up on me, she approached me, and she's on her P's and Q's. I need to be on mine.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I feel like women that approach you are almost harder to keep than women that you approach.
Really?
I would probably agree with that. I would definitely agree because they got their stuff together.
Yeah,
like they're confident enough to be like they're confident enough to be like, hey, what's up?
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the big one.
Because women you approach, they're just like in the wind. You know what I'm saying? And they going with your flow.
Yeah.
I feel like they might control the relationship more when they approach you.
Exactly.
Like they might be the ones like when you pick up a girl, like you make out with them on a wall, you might be the one getting picked up. And I feel like that's like the control some of those girls might have.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Some girls are more like dominant. Like literally will go in first for everything. And you're like, whoa, like you gotta read some stuff.
Yeah.
If you're not about that, just be like, well, like
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. The way they pursue matters, because if a girl's like running up with me and trying to kiss me and stuff, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's if I don't know her, like why you all up on me?
Well, that's the first step to getting to know, right?
Like what?
Nah,
that's not how about that.
Okay. That's how you catch something.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all
Catch
disregard
something,
that.
or she gonna catch these hands. Because I didn't know who was running up on me.
Exactly.
Boom! Oh, my bad little Susie.
And I've heard girls do stuff like that and then steal the wallet of the man the next morning.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so that probably would have been me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you get herpes and your wallet stolen.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
2-hit combo.
double
Yeah.
whammy. Yeah, it's over.
Damn.
That was a good question,
That
though.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. that was
Time
very
for question number 2. I get three.
Three?
I think we're on three. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Let's see what our caller has to say today.
Women and men friendship seem to always be a topic of discussion when pursuing a relationship with a man. So my question is, do men tend to see women who have a lot of male friends as an issue?
Depends on the male friends.
Yes. Hey, girl, if you got too many hey.
You got it on his heart.
No,
Get it
right.
off.
I know.
Yeah, if you have too many male friends, not saying that it's, like bad or anything. It's just I feel like it's a little too inappropriate. You're keeping too many people around that can fill my slot, and I'm not going for it.
It's interesting because like for me, I don't really care about my girlfriend having male friends.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, but I think what it is though is that it is something that I gotta vet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like every male friend that you have, I gotta vet him just to see if he's not one of those guys who's just like waiting off.
Right, because most
know?
guys be, if you got a
Waiting
female
for you
friend,
to
you're
fuck
waiting to smash.
A lot of guys do that stuff.
Yeah,
and
they'll waiting.
And they'll wait for 10 years.
They'll wait for 20 years.
They'll wait for 20 years.
Yes, sir.
Just for their shot.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, I know plenty of women who told me like, hey, this guy friend, I feel like he's not into me. And then she just called him in front of my face and he'll be like, hey baby. I'm like, how the fuck? How do you think this guy is not interested?
Yeah.
Right.
And
You gotta read the guys. I feel like if you meet them like for the first time, you can almost tell right off the bat.
Exactly.
You gotta be like, if they're just like going up to your girl and just hugging her, like if you catch it and you're like, wow, like that was really weird,
That's
like the
real
way,
sus,
like you did that right in front of me, like like in a weird way.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, they do like chest to chest, 2-arm hug kind of stuff.
Yeah,
well,
they're like,
yeah,
all right,
that's
let me
great.
go
That's
down
a
a little
lot.
bit more, and you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, none of my girlfriends would do that, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like women don't see those signals like how we see them.
Nah,
we'll be like, we know when somebody's trying to smash.
Yeah, and that's kind of really annoying though, like, cause a lot of times they all act like they don't really know that this guy's really trying to smash. It's like,
bro.
what?
Yeah.
Like that don't make no sense. So I'm just gonna assume that they're trying to smash, rightfully so. But you know what I'm saying? I would, I'll feel more comfortable if you wait your turn elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? But you can still be friends. But I know you're a man at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I know what you're capable of.
I think for me, if I got my girl and she has a male friend and I peep that he's doing a little extra, I'm gonna let her know this guy like you.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to mess with you. He's one of them pocket niggas.
Right.
Like he's waiting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put the ball in your court and let you handle that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the way you handle that is gonna determine how I move.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Cause I'm not gonna if he's been your friend for like 5 years and I'm just now meeting you, but I can see the signs already. I'm not gonna try to mess that up.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna try to stick around either.
Right.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. So what are some of the signs, like the small signs that you can tell that they're trying with their girl?
Hey baby, for a start, that's what he said. That's not
Any of that
good.
little cute talk shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Making them laugh.
I mean, I have a girlfriend, not an actual girlfriend. I mean, I have an actual girlfriend, but I have a friend that's a girl.
Yeah.
And when I call her, I usually call her by her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we talk on the phone, I'm like, hey Vanessa, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, or I'll be like, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
I treat her like a homie. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not like I'm trying to push a move on you.
Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah. And like, hey, shit, you got that work? Nah.
Get that work.
Nah, but it's always like on business or something. It's not like I'm trying to pursue her.
Yeah, you're not like, hey, beautiful, how was your day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Yeah,
right now?
exactly. Or I can tell when someone's not their original character.
Yeah.
Like when a female comes along, like say we're just here and then a female comes along, right? If people start switching character or try to be more funny or try to go like out of their way to do something to get the attention of that female, that's when you know they like her.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, like I've noticed that as like the biggest red flags.
Yeah.
That's when you can tell like who's real, who's not.
If I'm messing with a girl and I got like a little bit of history with her, I'll do stuff in front of the dude on purpose. And then see how he reacts and look directly at him.
You assert your dominance.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because if he's doing it, and if he has like the slightest like look of salt on his face, then I'm gonna be like, that's
grab her ass and be like, oh, that shit's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, sometimes they can play it real quick. They'll play it real nice, and they'll be slick with it. You know, but it's something. But I just feel like you can't palm the booty and then they not be salty. That
Right.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the best way to know what's up. Is literally do it in front of them and just glance quick, or just like see it on your peripheral, and just be like, all right. If he's looking, he's like, oh my god, like, I wish that was me. And then you're like, all right, this guy's trying to fuck my girl. Damn right, what the fuck's going on? That is not your friend.
Exactly.
So, grab some ass.
Oh my god.
Be like, that's my ass.
Right.
So long story short, we don't care if you got friends, but those other guys, they gotta go.
They gotta go. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was a good question.
All right, so we got 2 more questions from the same lady. Ask away, lady.
Does a woman's level of feminine versus masculine energy truly matter to a man when finding them attractive and considering them as a future partner?
Yes, that's definitely true. I feel like it depends on the guy, first off, because if the guy is more submissive or whatever, then he would, of course, attract a more masculine woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
To balance.
Yeah, to balance out his energy or whatever.
Yeah.
But me I feel like I'm semi-masculine, almost always masculine. You know, because I got emotions too. I cried during Bambi.
Yeah.
When I was 5.
That's what's up.
When you were 5.
Yeah, when I was 5. I mean, I might cry if my toe gets smashed now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can cry right now if you want to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
just break out in fucking water.
Yeah.
But it just depends on the guy, honestly. Because me personally, if she's too masculine, I'm just not attracted to that.
Yeah, dude, that's like a dude.
It would just be like I'm gonna see her like a homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like shit. She's like, hey, let me open this door for you. I'm like, shit, you want to fucking play football later?
Yeah.
She'd be like, yeah.
Oh shit.
Fucking 2-hand touch.
Right. You want to play tackle?
Yeah, play fucking tackle.
To me, I feel like masculine and first, I think everybody has a certain kind of balance of masculinity and femininity inside them.
Absolutely.
So, but the thing is that I don't think you can just switch it. You know, you can't just like manipulate your masculinity and your femininity like just like that the next day. I feel like you got like a set amount of masculinity and femininity based off of your history and how you live your life, and then you meet people, and then you basically trying to see if y'all fit with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
I want to add to that though. I definitely think you could. So if you're masculine, I think you're pushing her into her feminine. So if you are like, I don't know, what's a really masculine man I can think of?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Let's
Okay,
go The Rock.
let's go The Rock. All right. So likely, if he meets a girl that is masculine as well, I think it would push her a little bit more into her feminine characteristics. I would say.
But I mean, I see what you're saying, and you're absolutely right. But at the same time, then that depends on the woman. If she's willing to, if she likes the Rock enough,
Right.
She probably
Yeah.
to bring out more of her feminine traits.
Yeah.
Right. I can see that.
Like she gotta be cool with being pushed into that.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
If she's not open to that,
Then if she's going to stay, she's going to stay hard.
be bumping heads.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I definitely think it's you know, it depends on the person. It depends on the guy. I would say 9 times out of 10, a guy would want a more feminine woman. I would say you can't really go wrong with that. I don't think you can go wrong with that.
I mean, I don't know, for real. I mean, I feel like I like tomboys. You know what I'm saying?
Tomboys are the
I like
best.
that.
Yeah,
I feel
I like
Like,
tomboys.
I like them because, you know, I feel like we could do some of the same stuff,
Exactly.
but they still have that layer of femininity. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It
Yeah.
just depends what they're masculine in and what they're feminine in. I think.
Right.
If they're masculine in like bed and shit, like I'm not about that. I'm not about that.
No, I like
But-
that actually. You need me to elaborate?
No.
Yeah, you don't like being choked? No, wait, I don't like being choked. That's just me?
They're like, get on the ground.
Because I like my girl masculine in public because it shows her independence.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that.
And it shows that like she can handle herself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she'll be like maybe paying for her shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like groceries or some shit, or going out and picking what she want, or just out in public and she's showing that she has dominance. Like the guy at the tire shop is not gonna run over her if she gets a spare tire. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not just gonna give her some bullshit and say, this is $45. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, give her the good quality because that's what she's looking for.
Right.
Because a lot of people do that.
Yep.
And like in bed, of course, I want her to be feminine. Like,
Yeah.
but she is. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a good balance. You know what I'm saying? Like she's tomboy in public, but to me she's a little baby, and that's cool.
Yeah, I think it really just depends where the masculine and feminine is, because that's where it fits. Like some guys are more masculine in certain things and then more feminine in other things. So it just like depends where it fits. Like my girl's more masculine and then like doing her own shit, like being independent. Like if she's by herself and she has shit to do, she'll go ahead and do it, and then she'll be confident about what she's doing. And I find that more masculine than like just someone telling her what to do. She will like question it and be like, no, like this doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
So like that's like standing your ground.
Yeah.
So like it just depends.
It depends.
It's very interesting, just even like what we could even consider masculine versus feminine.
Yeah.
Because you know some people would be like, oh well, her standing her ground to somebody could potentially be a feminine trait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess it really just kind of depends on like how we are looking at or defining like masculinity versus femininity.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So we got one more question. So let me bust on the clicker real quick.
Yeah.
Got the clicker. Boom. Great job with the clicker.
Thank you.
You did an amazing job.
Thank you. I'm a little sweaty now.
What does it take to make a man comfortable enough to express himself and show emotion?
I was about to say something else.
Yeah. When she started off, she's like,
She said that
what makes me
comfortable.
comfortable? Yeah, she stretched it out. Yeah, I feel like she wanted to ask a different question.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, dude. I didn't think it was that episode.
Whoa. Express emotions? Easy. You gotta find somebody to that compliments, you know, everything you with, and you have to be. I feel like it takes time, honestly.
Yeah.
Because somebody's not finna open up to somebody they don't know.
I was gonna say like, cause if somebody wants me to just express my emotions on the first date, that's probably not just gonna be. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It definitely takes time. You have to build rapport with somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
I think like if you go through a hardship together, that's a good one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think if you go through like a hardship and there's been time,
Yeah.
I think at least a year is good.
To show
Kinda-
emotion?
Like
I mean,
like for
minimal.
a deep emotion.
I mean,
For like a deep emotion.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
Actually, someone that I work for, he told me this. He said never show them that you care. And I was like, what? And I was like, I don't know, how old was I? Maybe I was like, I don't know, 18, something like that. But as I grew older, I kind of understood what he meant. Because it's kind of like a fundamental thing. Like you kind of always, it's always good to kind of seem like you control. You're strong. You know what I'm saying? You're structured, whatever. And you like showing your emotions could, I don't know. Sometimes it could be used against you. You know what I'm saying? Or they could look at you with a different light over one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could fail one task or whatever, and it just completely changed how the way you looked at. It sucks.
I mean, I get that in a workplace environment, you know what I'm saying? Because you always want to, you know, show everybody your best or whatever. Which I absolutely give no about, because if I'm upset, I'm telling them, hey, straight up, hey, y'all, this shit. If y'all do not get y'all shit together, I'm out this bitch. And usually people just, you know, they like, damn, he's upset.
Yeah. Because he don't never give us.
He don't get upset. That's why. But I mean, as far as like in a relationship or whatnot, I mean, I have shown emotion or been emotional with women that I've met, like, I might have known her like 2 or 3 months. And I feel like it has to be a line where it's like, yeah, I can be open with you, but don't see this shit as a weakness. Because
exactly.
if my emotions, if you seeing this shit as a weakness, just know like it's a double-edged sword. And at any point, I can be gone, and you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, cut off game strong.
And I'm gonna feel it too, and I'm gonna let you know, hey girl, like it's gonna hurt me to cut you off, but I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I feel that. So you're basically saying, so if you do show emotion, you know, be kind of have that I would set up that threat at the end of it. Like, hey, if you do perceive this as a weakness and you try to, move in on me because of it, there is consequences. Is that what you?
I mean, not in a threatening way.
Well, to me, I feel like it's like a kind of like a trust thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I have to trust you to show my emotions. But at the end of the day, too, it's not just gonna be me showing my emotions. She's gonna tell me her emotions too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then now it's like you know a little bit about me, I'll know a little bit about you, and y'all both got weapons for each other. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I think expressing emotions is actually a pretty good thing.
I think it definitely should be a good thing.
Because like the more you know about them, the deeper you know that person. You know what I'm saying? And the more that they know about your emotions, the deeper they know you.
Right.
You know
and if they care about you, then they know, hey, let me not cross this red line.
Yeah. And really, for real, even if somebody does use something as a weapon, I mean, what's gonna happen to you?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing's really. You're gonna go back to your day to day.
Exactly.
I mean, unless you was already like 2-3 years in, moved in with her and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And then it ain't nothing for your boys to be like, hey, bitch, you gotta restart. Let's go get shots.
Yeah.
Oh,
hopefully you didn't cut off your boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's something that you really have to look at as a threat.
Yeah.
For real, because if you express your emotions, they use it against you. You just like, all right, I'm not messing with you no more.
Yeah, it's just like
I'm not gonna show you that side of me.
Yeah, and that's it.
I mean, it's not even like not showing that side of her. It's just like, hey, it's not like telling her she's replaceable, but it's like if you don't match what I'm looking for, then I'm gone.
Yeah.
Because there's no point of us wasting each other's time.
Right.
Yeah. I think it just builds trust.
Yeah.
If you show emotions, it shows maturity, trust. But like if they perceive you as weak, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Like it literally is their problem because everyone's human. Everyone has emotions.
Exactly.
Some people can hold in their emotions and bottle them up and perceive like they don't have emotions because like they've been through a lot.
But then they go through breakdowns and shit.
Yeah, they go through like major breakdowns and then like inside they might be broken.
Yeah. And then the girl's like, I've never seen him like this after 2 years, and he's like crawled up in the corner in fetal position.
Yeah, because he never told her his emotions.
He never spilled anything.
So it's just like building trust. So it is important in a relationship to show your emotions.
Yeah.
But I think there has to be a certain time. You have to leave time and you have to build trust with that person.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they perceive you as weak, the relationship's not going to last.
So is there a certain time that we normally do it? Because I feel like it just depends on how comfortable I am with that
Depends on the other person, yeah.
Because like you can't just be on the first date talking about, oh my God, I'm going through so much and this is what's happening. That's not the time. You know what I'm saying? Not on the first date.
No. I mean, I'm thinking about smashing anyway. That's just a negative. That's a negative smash song.
Right.
But
that's like post-nut clarity shit.
Yeah. That's like when you roll over and be like, damn, baby.
Damn, my cat died. Fuck.
My cat died. Yeah.
I need to skedaddle out of here.
I still got catnip in the pantry.
Shit. My cat fucking shit under my bed and I can smell it and I miss him.
I miss
Damn. Fucking
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you, callers, for calling in. This has been the Jab ATL. Thank y'all for following us. All my co-hosts did a great job. How y'all feel? We feel like we good?
We did good.
Great questions. Thank y'all for calling in. Check out the links in the description, all somewhere on the screen, and get hooked.